my channel. So in today's video, as you've read by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my eyeshadow collection. But I started doing makeup in 2017, and from then till now I have accumulated a few palettes and I would want you guys to see them, so I'm going to share it with you guys. So yeah, so we're about to get into it. So before I do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are new here, hi, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. And for all information regarding to the Bible verse of the day, the daily affirmation, and much more, my social media links and so on will be down in the description box. So remember to do all of that. So before I get into the video, a while ago, why didn't I make 2 trips with the palettes instead of trying to carry everything all at once? And even right now, I'm still not sure if every single palette I'm gonna take out, because I did do a video like this before, like a couple months ago, but I didn't end up liking the video as much. So I decided to do about the video tonight, because I want to make as much video as I can, being all glammed up and all of this, because this is not easy to do, by the way, guys. This is not easy to do. So I'm gonna start off with my first palette to my most recent palette. So yeah, so the first palette is actually I would like to say it was probably the most expensive palette. I would like to say. And then it's like brand name, it's like a drugstore eyeshadow palette. So it was gifted to me, by the way. So the first palette, it just fell, which is very unfortunate. Very. I'm gonna try and see if I can incorporate a clip from the other video that I did showing you guys this palette before it dropped a while ago, and some more things come out there, because that's one of the things I was gonna say in this video, is that this eyeshadow palette has not only hit the pan, however a few of them fell out when it dropped. That's why I try not to let my palettes drop. And because a while ago I must take care everything all at once, this one and one next one, which I'm about to show you guys, ended up falling. So yeah, it's unfortunate, right? So this is my first, alright. So guys, backstory, this is not my first eyeshadow palette, but this is my first quality, I would say, personally, brand drugstore palette. You understand? My first ever palette. Well, throughout being a little girl to this age, I've gotten play palettes when I was younger, a few of them, probably like 2 or so. And then the first palette that I bought in 2017, I no longer have it right here with me on this table in front of me, but it was one of those cheap eyeshadow palettes from downtown Kingston, the wholesales, and it had in a lot of shimmer, a lot of metallics. So yeah, I no longer have it in my possession right now, so that would have been my first palette. But this is the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air Color Icon eyeshadow palette. It's like a mini palette. So right now it's only 2 leave and the shimmer, 2 mattes and the shimmer, because a while ago somebody had I think I had like a white shade in there, and I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the picture of how this palette is supposed to look brand new and pop it up here on the screen. I'll try and see how well I can do it for all of these palettes, so that you guys see them before how I have them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this is it. The colors in this palette is so pigmented, hence one of the reasons why it's like the way it is. And I had it for a very long time when I did have it, so when I was using it. So yeah, I don't use it that often these days when I do my makeup, because I don't wear my makeup every day. But when I do my makeup, and times that there are colors in here that I would like to use, because this is like a rust orange, and then this is a deep fuchsia color. So the colors come very pigmented in this palette. That's all I can say for now. So moving on, and then I'll probably share with you guys as well how many palettes I am with right now. So these are just eyeshadow palettes. You know, I have other palettes such as contour and concealer and so on, but that's for probably another time, or you guys see that a lot when you guys watch my tutorials. So yeah. So the next palette is going to be my King Color palettes, and it's actually 4 of them. So let me see. One of them just fell a while ago, which is in the shade Pop. So Pop just fell, so I was cleaning her, so I have her in the fan drying, you know. So yeah, these are my Clean Color palettes. They're mini palettes, as you know, they're mini palettes. So yeah, it's 4 of them. I bought them little by little. Some of them I bought 2, some of them I buy 1 till we get all 4 of them, you know what I mean? I don't remember how much I paid for them right now, so please don't query because I don't remember. But I'm gonna have a picture inserted right here somewhere on the screen of how they look before they look how they look right now, in terms of like heat pan and all of that, so you guys can see the true color and thing. But these colors, I mean, they're pretty pigmented. They're not that bad. They help me a lot though. So I have in the shade Moab. As I said, I have all 4 of them. I don't know if they came up with any other after I bought these, but this is in the shade Moab, as you guys can see right here, Moab. So yeah, this is more like a neutral kind of thing, you know, very neutral. And then we have Wine, as you can see, Wine right there. This one, you know, is a little bit more pinky tone, purple tone. This one is Bronze, as you guys can see. And this one, you know, is very bronzy, very new, also very kind of like neutral, but also dark, you know. So yeah, this is that one. And then we have Pop. So hold on, yeah, Pop. And this one is, you know, a pop. You know what I mean? Pop. It has pop of colors like this blue, the yellow, and so on. And I don't only use these eyeshadow palettes for eyeshadow. I also, for a long while, I use from the Pop palette. I use a lot of the shimmer shades for highlight and so on, y'all. Yeah, so they're really good. Definitely, if you're a beginner, you can definitely get yourself these. Even though there are so many other palettes out there that I would recommend, but I don't remember all of them on the top of my head right now. Yeah, so the next palette is going to be my Beauty Treats. This is my first Beauty Treats palette. You're going to see I have a lot of others on the table soon, but this is my first Beauty Treats eyeshadow palette. It's a neon bright one, and as you can see, I've hit pan in many of the most beautiful colors like purple, orange, yellow, pink, you know what I mean? So yeah, the lid is kind of broken. So yeah, this is it right here. Love this palette so much. Don't use it as often these days sometimes, depending on the look, but it's a go-to for me. It's definitely a go-to. The second, well, not the second, but the second Beauty Treats palette would be this, which is the Caribbean Carnival palette. And now this right here, baby, it's a multi-purpose eyeshadow palette, because even to this day I have not got my hands on a really good blush palette yet, because I'm not like a one color blush girl, at least not right now. Probably in the future, maybe, but right now I love to dibble and dabble in my colors for blush. And this I use for eyeshadow and I use for blush. As you can see, I hit pan in at least 2 of them, and the others are yet to hit pan soon. So yeah, I love this palette so much. As I said, I use it for blush as well as I use it for eyeshadow. So it has a lot of colorful eyeshadow colors or shades, you know. So it's really a perfect palette for like the summertime and so on. So again, it is a beginner friendly eyeshadow palette if you are interested in colors. Alright, and then the third Beauty Treats eyeshadow palette is this Modern Metallic eyeshadow palette right here. It's mostly shimmers, you know, not a lot of anything else, but shimmers are metallics, as they say. So it's a lot of metallics, but it's really pretty. I hardly use it. It's one of those palettes that I hardly use. That's because pigment is not as pigmented. Like these shades are not as pigmented, but I do use them time to time. You guys can see I did double and double in a lot of them, but yeah, but I love it still. If you're into this, you could buy it. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, then my last, well, this is my fourth. So my fourth Beauty Treats eyeshadow palette is this one, which I bought this year. Don't remember the price. It was, yeah, don't remember the price. And yeah, probably not another video here on my channel. I would have shared the price with you guys or something. But this is the Beauty Treats Color Spectrum eyeshadow palette. And baby, when I tell you I love this palette, I love this palette, okay? The colors in there are super pigmented, and firstly, Beauty Treats need to sponsor me. So, beg you, write in the comment there, hashtag Beauty Treats, so that them can sponsor, because I really need to sponsor me. Like, yo, if you go back and watch a lot of my videos, makeup tutorial and so on, I really talk about them a lot, because baby, they give what they're supposed to give. So this palette right here is so beautiful. Again, this is the Beauty Treats Color Spectrum eyeshadow palette, and baby, when I tell you the colors are pigmented, baby, I love this palette right here, okay? Don't play. It's so cute, pigmented, everything. So get your hands on this, and again, this is a recommendation from me. If you are a beginner in makeup and you love to dibble and dabble in pop-up colors or neutrals, because it has neutrals, yeah, this is definitely a palette for you. Alright, moving on now to my palettes that, well, these are four of the newer palettes that I got this year. So I'm gonna start off with the bigger one, which is one of the newest ones, which is this palette right here. It's from this company called Bebe. I don't know really how, I don't know the proper pronunciation, but yeah. So it's this, you know, it's very pinky, very girly, very feminine. So if you're into that, this is a palette you could get. These are, you know, oil based. I wouldn't really suggest these, to be honest. But yeah, it's a palette. It's not my favorite. It looks pretty, you know, but the colors are not as pigmented. I mean, I haven't dabbled in it a lot because it's not a lot to choose from, but you can still get it, I guess. But I would not recommend it as a beginner friendly. As it, like if you're just starting out makeup, I wouldn't recommend it. So the next palette I want to share with you guys is this 7 Cool Professional Makeup Beauty Eyes palette. This is now one of my favorites, of course. I haven't used it as much yet, but hopefully in the new year we can, because you know I bought it at a time where I was kind of not doing makeup as often anymore. But yeah, this is it. It's super pretty. Look at those colors. Like, get into it. Oh my god, this right here is on my lids as we're speaking. That's what I put on my eyelids for this makeup look. It's a really beautiful palette, guys. Yeah, this is also a recommendation from me personally. If you're just starting out with makeup and so on, you could definitely get your hands on it, guys. It's really good. And the colors are pigmented as well. The next palette is also from the same brand, I think. Is it? Yeah, 7 Cool Professional Makeup. This is the Luxury Shades eyeshadow palette. This is it right here. It's very similar to the one that I just showed you guys. You know, they have similar shades in them, but they are, both of them do have different colors that you may not find in one. Or, you know, it's always just good to have a backup shade that is bomb, you know what I mean? So if you find a good brown in this one, and you know you use it very often, say you're a person who does makeup very often, more than I do, you have backup in this, and then there are some colors that come in this one that doesn't come in this one, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's really convenient, really cute. I love it. And it's perfect for like traveling, you know, because it's not too bulgy, or, you know, it's just, you know, it's cute. I love it. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And then the last palette that I have here on the table to show you guys is this Party Star. It says Shadow Palette Fashion and Trendy. So this is it right here. This is strictly, I think, metallics or shimmers. So yeah, this is it right here. It's really pretty. When I saw it, I just knew I wanted to, like, you know, get some more shimmers and metallics in my collection that were actually pigmented, and this did its thing, you know. Right now I even have some of this white one on my lid right now. Yeah, it's pretty good. Again, if you are interested in pop of colors and like cut creases and so on, this will definitely be very convenient to you. And that's really it for now. That's all my palettes. Let me count and see. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 eyeshadow palettes. Well, 13. And guys, I'm not finished yet. Because I'm still yet to try high-end products and other brand products, like, you know, Morphe, Colourpop, all those people. I'm yet to try their eyeshadow palettes, so you guys will just have to stick on and continue to be a part of the journey until your girl gets to use those eyeshadow palettes and things, hopefully. Yeah, but that's it, 13 palettes. I'm also gonna try and do a TikTok for this, because there's this TikTok song that would be perfect, so I really want to do that. But yeah, this is it, guys. 13 of them. I love them all very, very much. You know, I also shared with you guys. Did I share with you guys my favorite? I would say this is my favorite. Even though these are pretty, even though this is very pretty and very travel size friendly, this, based on the shades and the color and the pigmentation, this would be my favorite one. And then my least favorite would be this, because, you know, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. It's only pretty. It's only showing pretty, you know. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. The Bible verse of the day and daily affirmation will be listed down in the description box, so do remember to go and check it out. I'm now gonna end off this video. I really pray you guys did enjoy seeing my eyeshadow palette collection 2021. And without further ado, I'll see you best beauties in my next video. Bye. Mwah.
Think about the times you let me go, falling through the cracks, emotional. I struggle to see what you really